Tell you what, I think for this recording session, we'll do Mafia Town and the next chapter, and that should be good.
Yeah, for sure.
Lots of lovely footage for the week and whatnot. Yes, I know we still have enough. Do you want me to open that now? Well, no, I still have
It really wants you to open it.
Sorry, no, I have a time rift to find.
It's like when you avoid getting Yoshi in Mario Sunshine, it keeps reminding you. It's like, no, go get Yoshi.
Okay, that last one I can't do now. It's just impossible.
That one is the race one, if I'm correct?
Yeah, so which chapter do you think I need to get that?
You can actually get them in any chapter.
Okay, that one is specific, though.
I'd probably go to Golden Vault for both of them, because that's kind of a free roam run.
Okay.
Free roam 1.
You got it. You got it. You're not as bad as Spa, not yet.
Speaking is difficult, and I do that as my job.
It is when you, like... Well, you're a teacher, so yeah.
Yes, that's what I mean. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about my real job.
Oh no, he used the R word.
Well, no, it's not my real job. It is your real job. It's not my real job. My real job is teaching.
Okay, Tanner, you can stop implementing yourself incorrectly now. Okay, right. Where do you think the time warp thingamadob is?
So the first one is near where you landed at the very beginning of the game, and then you proceed up the path, and then you see it in one of these little jump areas here.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the time rifts, we'll get to see our first one coming up here. Very clearly based on something in a certain game.
Super Mario Dunshine?
I think it's more Super Mario Moonlight.
So just up here, maybe?
No, I think it's further down.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's I think it's in the next bridge area, not this one.
Okay.
It's a little difficult to find. Actually, it's interesting. In the original version of this, in the beta, you could just select the level to take you there, and it would just drop you off right near the start. And it's like, well, it's right in front of you, which is nice. See, I think it's above where you are right now, so you gotta head up there.
I got you. Just the movement. It's so grand.
So this black tent here was another thing that I thought would be much bigger in the full game, and didn't end up being. There's definitely a lot of cut content here that you can see where they were planning to put some stuff. So I think it's right down. So if you look down where you are right now, there it is, yeah. So originally you just walked into the pipe. They instead changed it to now there's a little rifter-maroo that you jumped in.
I think I prefer this. Also, yeah, obvious, floatless Mario Sunshine levels. I love these. If not just for the music, just the whole aesthetic is nice.
Originally they were kind of themeless. They just had like colored blocks in the sky, but now they turned it into like water droplets and like water and white platforms, and it looks so much better.
It does. White on blue, or blue on white, is very nice.
I think it's meant to look like Shattered Time, kind of, which, you know what, if you were to ask me what that looked like, yeah, Shattered Time, I'd say.
Or just water.
So yeah, this one was one that was one of the original, like, test levels for the Rift levels way back at the start, and I remember trying to speed run this. I would do crazy jumps and everything and get all the way up there super fast. Little bit of a Mega Man disappearing blocks here, with the blocks going in and out.
And here's the sunshine.
Yeah, this is so clearly taken right from Sunshine. Even the way the blocks are, like, angled in a certain way, it's hilarious.
It's, like, not hard at all, but just fun.
So one cool thing is I actually did a contest afterwards. So these are called Purple Time Rift, because there's two different types. There's, like, ones that are more story-based, and this one is more... Oh, hey, we get our first shuffle here.
Should I go for that?
Nah, I'd say we want to get probably a color scheme. Ooh, that's a good one.
No.
I like that one a lot. Okay. Dinosaur hat is really good, though.
Ah, beautiful. I'm gonna be honest, I was gonna go with the colour, I accidentally re-rolled.
That's fine, we got the dinosaur hat, which is even better. I think one thing is that it used to be you had to get all the level 1 hats before you get the level 2 ones. They've now changed it so that you can get, like, as you get more, you get just a higher chance of getting the higher level ones.
That's the third chapter, we won't be going there in this recording session.
Look at how cute the dinosaur hat is, it's so good!
Okay, let's put these relics together now.
So like I was saying, there was a contest for making purple relic levels, purple time rift levels, and actually the winning ones got put in the game as DLC. So they're gonna be they're in the game proper now. Like everyone could download them, but to go from being, a fan download to being in the proper game, I think is so cool.
Research concludes that this thing is very soft to sit on. So soft that the only logical conclusion is that these are the chairs of this planet. It is not a snack. It tastes like fabric. I tried.
I do like how if you jump on it, it does bounce you up because it's very soft.
Oh, let's have a look. Yay.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, just doing little tricks.
Yeah.
It's adorable. You can also jump on the Roomba.
If I must.
You must, because it's amazing.
Come on, jump on some. To be fair, it's a very small thing.
It is. It's a good thing you can destroy it, because it's already your slave. Why not?
Good shit.
It's great. Little details. And they did need 100 hours of crunch for it, Rockstar.
Yikes. Ooh, spicy. Ooh. I always pick up mannerisms from my co-coms. This is completely on you.
Is it? Am I known for being the spicy guy?
Well, you are now.
I guess I am.
Alright, this is just so I can find the thing easier, because I kind of know where it is in, conjunction with everything else.
No, for sure. Well, I think it should be here in the fire version level. I'm not 100% sure. I've never done this. I always just go to the Golden Vault one, because that's kind of like the free roam. But we'll see. We'll see. You can also hold B to skip cutscenes, which is quite nice.
Right, so it should be... It's in an underground part, I know that much.
Yeah, so it's going to be near the lowest level that you can be, and then you go down to the... you just go around, go as far down as you can, and then go around the bottom, and you should find it. Although the fact that everything is now lava might make things a little bit more difficult. Oh, I think it's just right, I think, is it past the tent? It might be.
We'll soon see.
I mean, if it's a circular island. If we keep going around, we'll eventually find it.
Yeah. This one can be kind of hard, rather a little bit tricky to find on your first go, I'm not gonna lie.
So I think originally in the beta you needed a certain, not hat, but mask to get into this one. So we'll see. I don't think it's still that. I think now you just... Yeah, I know, you wouldn't need it, because it wouldn't be, because it's now you just get the time thing that you hit.
Ignore these platforms, they mean nothing for now.
Speaking of said mask, hey.
Yeah.
I remember there's been many times where I would just, I mean, I shouldn't say this, but it just in school, oh, there it is, but I would boot up this game and just run around Mafia Town just because it was just just to not even go for the missions, but just explore it. I remember playing it and just being like, this place is this is, speaking of, my favorite, 3D level, I think, in a game.
Okay.
Because it's just there's so, it's so dense, but it's not packed,
I understand. There's a lot of stuff to do here, but it doesn't feel overwhelming.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah, this was another one that I did a few, tried to speedrun on. But it's quite interesting seeing how they just changed it up, because they were very Mario sunshiny blocks in the sky at first, with some wood ones and some patterned ones. But yeah, now it's all this similar theme. Whoa, that was kind of awesome. Oh, and of course, cookie platforms, because that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Exactly, mate. There you go. Whoa, too much. Calm down, Tom. I like platforming. At speed.
Yeah, this game for, we're gonna keep saying it till the end, because it's true, but just running feels good in this.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Good stuff. 8 out of 40. We're making good progress.
Hell yeah!
I mean, then some of them later take quite a bit to get through, but, so yeah, every time you beat a rift, you do get a certain thing, and we get, of course, the forest critter to make us look like a certain Zelda character, I'd say.
Ah, yes. Zelda.
I don't know if this one gives you the there's two green ones. One does actually just give you the blonde hair, so we're gonna have to see which one it is.
Doo-ba-doo. I will get to those when I'm damn good and ready. Yeah, it's the blonde one.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, we get to look like Link.
There you go.
A little bit, at least in the color scheme, kind of.
Okay, now we go after the pinkish purple ones, which basically tell a story.
Yeah, no, it's blue time rifts are the ones that don't. The purple ones do tell us. They're the storytelling ones, let's say.
Yeah. Let's say while we let's play.
So, this one I will say, I am really bad in my Let's Play, which I did on my channel, Blind, when it first came out. Not to plug or anything, Tanner of the North on YouTube, hey. When I first did it, I did not collect every single, lore piece that you need. So I was really bad for that, but hopefully you will rectify that so I can actually see the story.
Yep, no worries, mate. Oh yeah, your basic hat does, like, basically point you in the right direction. It's just, I very rarely have the basic hat equipped, so...
Yeah, the basic hat is not one that I ended up using too much, even though I was really excited because by back in the Kickstarter, like, you'll get a Kickstarter exclusive hat. And originally it was meant to be a Mario hat, but with an H for hat kit instead of it.
Aww.
But they decided to, because they said, you know, we're probably going to release this on consoles, let's maybe not get that, we're, you know, not too worried about copyright. They instead switched it to just be the default hat, but with a green Kickstarter ribbon. So it's a little sad they went for something as kind of bland as that instead. But you know what? Yeah, to avoid copyright, it was probably worth it.
Alright, so Mafia of Cooks. Interesting. What does that mean? Well, we're about to find out. The atmosphere here is very melancholy, I have to say.
Yeah, so these missions are different because they are multiple levels that you kind of dive through. It's kind of dreamlike because you get to see representations of areas that, like, for instance, we can see here, like, this is clearly not Mafia Town. It's way too industrial. There's fish and stuff everywhere. And we collect these little book pages. That's the main collectible that you don't have to collect, but you can here. So yeah, it's basically when a timepiece falls and hits a character in the head, then that creates this time rift based on their memories. So there's more than a couple based on characters, some that you see and some that you don't. And yeah, if you die, you start entirely from the start again. Most of these aren't too bad, but there's the one in the Seal the Deal DLC that is just incredibly difficult and long. And when you die and go back to the start, it is disheartening to say the least.
Well, that's what hard mode is for, mate. Don't be a basic bitch and get it done. Okay, I think there's only one puzzle piece here.
So there's the rift pawns, which are the gold ones, which you need to get through to the next section, going through that little pipe there. But then the book pages, as I said, they are optional. You don't have to collect them, but then you miss out on that delicious plot. So you want to try and find them at least.
The SS none of your business.
So as I said, we get to discover, like, what's up with that ship. So you get to see it a bit here, but then later on the storybook will just literally tell you what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, every sort of glowing thing, you want to look around and look for all the glowing stuff. You can get more rift pawns than what you need to get on. So, like, for instance, you already opened it up, so you used the 3 that you got, and now you have 1 extra, which can make the next level easier if you can't find one of the rift pawns. But for the most part, it's better to just explore everywhere to get those pages.
Yeah, I think I've got all of them here.
It looks like it, unless there's some way at the top, which I don't think. There's a first-person view as well, I think, on the Y button. You can, well, that lets you look up at least. I think it was first-person before, but no, I don't see any glowing bits, so I think you are good.
Cool. There is one that stumped me very, very heavily here. I'll point it out when we get to it.
So, some of them are carried by enemies as well, so, sadly, you gotta destroy them in your dream, and you know what they say, you die in a dream, you die in real life,
oh,
so...
You die in a dream, you become Johnny Depp in real life, is that what you're gonna say?
I was not going to say that, but that'd be a fate worse than death.
Jeez. Harsh.
I mean, not for the money purposes, but for the, you know, being a weirdo purposes.
He's not so weird. There's weirder in this world of ours.
There is weirder, but just every now and then I hear something and I'm just like, what a weird guy. But hey, it's okay. He got to talk to Donald Duck and Sora, so...
I don't think that was actually Johnny Depp, mate.
It wasn't. I think in the Pirates of the Caribbean game, they actually got him. But yeah, they couldn't get him back for Kingdom Hearts itself.
There we go. I think that's all of them here as well.
You're at 4 of 6. And there is... Oh, no, I see something glowing at the top of that building there.
Alright. Good looking out, Tanner.
Just a rift there. Is there anything on the boat? So I think there's definitely one of these where you can get to the boat. No, not here, I don't think.
Now we're on the boat.
Yeah. So, it sort of shows you the path that you're taking. There is sometimes a rift piece in the last one, but for the most part, the last one is, like, the goal.
Okay.
So I wouldn't go just yet, even though he opened the floor, because there might be something to find here.
Indeed. Oh, look, it's the guy I destroyed and exploded.
He's just chilling. He's guiding the boat.
I can see it from here, Tanner. There it is.
There it is.
Yeah, we're definitely up to date, because I remember where the last one is.
I think I got them all for the first one, but some of the later ones, like, I think I finished one of them with, like, half of them, and I'm just like, where are they?
Yeah, I thought the last one was actually here, but it's not. It's in the next area.
Oh, hey, there's the rockets that were taken out of the game. See those rockets over there? So those used to be items that you could actually fly around in on the island, and they were taken out because they were really, really, really ridiculously broken.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And the best part is, because, like, they were really early in development, Hat Kid would T-pose as she would ride on them. So she wasn't really on them, she was just T-posing on top of them. So a flying Hat Kid would just T-pose through everything.
We needed 5. We did not have 5, but now we do.
I will say I really recommend the AGDQ speedrun of this game if you're interested in seeing some really crazy stuff with time rifts, because they do some really insane strategies to get them. And this is where those can dudes I was talking about suck, because they will snipe you from wherever and get rid of your jumps over these pits. And it sucks.
They're not the only ones with projectiles.
That's true. So that's where I said, like, the brew hat is really good for getting rid of enemies, because it does home in really well.
Right, you know where the last one is?
No, because I maybe didn't find it.
It is just under here.
Yo, what? Okay, no, I never found that one.
Yeah, and that's quite the odd one out, because I don't think any other one in the game, apart from like the last time rift in the final chapter, comes close to being that hard to find.
That's really tough, but you know what? That's getting you prepared to know that, like, okay, just because these levels are fairly small, it's like you really gotta explore.
Exactly, yeah.
Reminds me a bit of the Splatoon levels with where the secrets where you have to look kind of through everything because you can jump down.
Yeah, sorry, I was just thinking back to our playthrough, which wasn't very good, honestly.
It happens sometimes.
It was my first time playing the game, though, to be fair.
Yeah, and honestly, like, there's some really difficult stuff in those, and especially for Splatoon being, like, a weird hybrid shooter with, like, motion controls. No, I think it's fair.
I need one more, like, time pawn. Can't seem to find any.
Try looking up.
Aha.
Aha, I was right. Yeah, definitely a really strong melancholy vibe from these. So again, it goes into like that idea of like a dream-like state for sure.
Yeah.
And then here's the beat the core from Smash 4. I love using the beam power here because it just shatters it instantly. It's kind of awesome.
Probably the only time that's useful though, Tanner, let's be fair.
No, it's so fun. You get to be like Geno and use his big Geno beam.
Do you want Geno for Smash Ultimate?
Yes, I love Geno.
Well,
so yes, when we collect up the pages, we get a little coloring book, which is, or not coloring book, picture book.
Mafia's grand voyage. Mafia had fishing factory thing. Mafia wanted to live on island. So they set out and left their Mafia wives behind.
Very burly Mafia wives.
We had fun eating giant meat and throwing ball. And then we came across island. And we took it over. The end.
That's pretty much it. This one, yeah, definitely not as crazy as some of the later ones, which go into lore.
Do you want this?
I don't super love that color. Oh no, I hate that one.
Fine, I guess we'll take it.
I like that color more than that dumb bug hat, because that one's for the dash, and it's like, why would you ever use that when you have the dinosaur cap, which is the toppest tier cap of the game?
I don't know, I like the default dash cap, honestly.
Oh, no, I love the dinosaur hoodie. I think the last one for the dash is really good, and I can't remember what it is, but I remember it being even better than the dinosaur.